Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite little lenses that I think everybody should have. So let's go have a look, see what it's about. Okay, so here it is, the lens they call the Nifty 50. Let's have a little look. So this is a 50mm f1.8 lens. Now the 1.8 aperture is great. Because of that low number, it creates a big opening, lets lots of light in, so it means you can adjust your shutter speed up so you can shoot in potential situations where you normally can't shoot. This is great for events, night photography, anywhere you want. Because of its being a faster lens, it's great for that. Now this is basically a cheap lens, is a couple $100. It's basically all plastic. They did do an upgrade on it, and they did do a metal mount on the back, which is very good. And there is actually a newer version than this one, and it has an autofocus, manual focus, a switch on the side. This one doesn't have that, but it worked great. I can do it on the camera body. So as I say, this is a 50mm. It's a fixed lens. So if you want to get in closer, you're going to have to use your legs. I personally prefer prime lenses, meaning they don't zoom. They're affixed and I have to move. So again, 50mm f1.8 fast lens, beautiful. Now with the f1.8, what's really nice is if you're trying to do a portrait, because it's 50mm, what you see is what you get. It's not enlarging the image, it's not making the image wider. It's one for one basically. Now with that f1.8, what's great about that is you get that nice blurry background, which everybody loves in portraits. You just got to get in a little closer to your subject, go down to around the 1.8, and you're going to get that nice dreamy background that everybody loves, and it looks really cool. So I think everybody should have this lens. If I only had one lens, I would probably go with this. I do have another lens that I really love, but it does have some limitations where this one, it's great. It does a wide variety of jobs. Portraits, events, night photography, because at night, f1.8, you can increase the shutter speed without having to push up your ISO too high. Great little lens, made by Nikon. Now the one thing to remember, if you're using a full frame camera, this is a 50mm lens. If you're using what they call a crop sensor, or in the Nikon, the DX versions, then it has a crop factor of about 1.52. So this is no longer a 50mm lens. This is more like a 75 to 80mm lens. So you have to be aware of that. But if you're on a full frame camera, like I shoot on, then this is a true 50mm. So just be aware of that if you're going to get a lens and you're in a crop sensor. You might want to look at maybe a 35mm. That'll get you into the standard 50. But full frame for me is the way to go. 50mm lens, f1.8, boom. Everybody should have this. This is, to me, the first lens you should have, and everybody should have one of these in your bag. So, with that being said, until the next time.